Hi, welcome back. Hope you had a great Christmas break. I unfortunately had back surgery, so that was just about 5 days ago, so I'm not quite back up to par. Planning on getting back by the 16th of January. Um, but for today, which is the first day of classes, I want to go over some info about what you're going to be seeing in this class. It's not going to be terribly long because you kind of already know, but um, last semester we did a lot of writing, some reading too, obviously. But next semester is going to be more focused on literature, and you'll be writing about the literature. It will be the kinds of things that you'll be writing. So it's going to be a little bit different. Um, the the student expectations guide or the syllabus is on Schoology, so you can find that and you can look and read it. It's the same as first semester, but I'll just point out a couple of things. Um, class will be pretty much, like it's been, no different, but we are going to be reading. We didn't get a chance to get to Of Mice and Men last quarter, which is what I wanted to do. So we will start with Of Mice and Men this quarter. And we will then move on to short stories and then to The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. And lastly, we will read Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I would recommend for The Merchant of Venice that you get the Folger Shakespeare Library Edition. Now, on the handout that I have for the expectations for this course, it has all that, and it has a link directly from Amazon so that you can go right to it. Same with the Lord of the Flies book, so there's no guesswork. With Of Mice and Men, it's so short. It's such a short novel. It's like 100 pages. It's more like a novella. So I have a PDF of it, and I'm just going to have you guys read that. We're going to speed through it, though. I mean, you guys are going to be pretty much finished with it before I even get back on the 16th. So be prepared to do some reading. Let's see, what else? So this semester, you're going to give you're going to write 3 compositions, not as many as we did last semester, and you will give 1 presentation. That will be a group presentation, and it will be over Of Mice and Men. Just like last semester, if you are absent, you are responsible for finding out what you missed and getting it in by the next class period. The place where you can go to find out what you need is updates on Schoology. That's where I post everything, and you would also get an email reminder about it. So there will be no excuses for not knowing, unless somehow I dropped the ball and didn't, post up there. But that does happen occasionally, but not very often. Also, the late work, you are going to have 2 late passes again this quarter, and you can use those late passes on short homework assignments. And for compositions, you can only have 2 days, but the shorter things you can have the rest of the quarter. But if you don't use them at all, then you get enough extra credit points that it'll move you up a percentage of the grade. You'll move up, and I'm sure you guys noticed that from this last semester, how that all worked. Okay. So our tentative schedule of what we're going to be doing this semester is, like I said, we're going to do Of Mice and Men. We're going to read several short stories. We're going to learn how to read Shakespeare, and we're going to read The Merchant of Venice. And then we will be reading Lord of the Flies. All of these things are going to be focusing on literary elements like characterization, the way an author develops characters, or theme, or symbols, or all kinds of things. There's lots more of those things. Those are going to be the kinds of things we're going to focus on. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Okay. I think that's it. So what you guys are going to do today is I have another video, which is in the Of Mice and Men folder, and I want you to watch that video. Maybe somebody can send it up to the big screen, or whoever's the sub, they might be able to get it on YouTube on the TV because I should still be signed into it. And I want you to watch that video, and then there are some questions for you to answer. And that's all we're going to do for today. After that, I mean, it might take you that whole time, but and then we'll start again tomorrow. Okay, that's all I have. So enjoy class. Glad you're back. See you soon.